Two industry giants in analytics, Amplitude and Looker Studio, go head-to-head. Which one really delivers? On the left, Amplitude, the go-to for unlocking user behavior insights and driving product growth. On the right, Looker Studio, Google's powerhouse for enterprise BI and deep data visualization. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. So before we jump in, here's a mind map of all the things we're going to cover. Core focus, ease of use, pricing, because yes, money matters, integrations, analytics and visualization, security and compliance, and finally, collaboration. That way, you kind of know what's coming next. Pretty useful, right? All right, let's kick off with core focus. First up, Amplitude. If you care about understanding what your users are actually doing in your product, like what features they love or where they drop off, Amplitude is honestly made for you. It gives advanced analytics, behavioral insights, even ML-based journey maps. Yeah, honestly, really cool stuff. But if you want old-school business intelligence, well, you might feel a little limited. Now, Looker Studio is all about those hefty BI and reporting features. You get granular exploration and slicing and dicing of data, but it's not really specialized for those product analytics things. So, who takes the win here? It's got to be Amplitude for that laser-sharp product analytics focus. Next up, ease of use. Amplitude shines for product teams and marketers. It feels friendly, you get that fast setup, real-time insights, and honestly, you won't need to Google everything. Though finding official docs can be a little tricky at times. Just saying. Now, Looker Studio? Oh man, it's got comprehensive docs and is awesome if you love SQL. If not, the learning curve is kinda steep. And sometimes those dashboards take their sweet time loading. So Amplitude is absolutely easier to get rolling with. Clear winner here. All right, let's talk cash. Pricing. Amplitude gives you a free plan for up to 10 million events a month. Pretty generous, right? And you can scale up as you go. Plus, there's a 30-day free trial if you want to play before you pay. But yeah, some fancy features do get gated behind pricier plans, and if you're enterprise, you'll have to inquire. Now, Looker Studio, it's more old-school enterprise. Custom plans, higher starting costs, 14-day free trial, but pricing is not public, so smaller teams will probably find it confusing or just expensive. So for most teams, Amplitude is going to save you some money and headaches. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know? Amplitude was named a leader in G2's 2024 Product Analytics Report. Not bad, right? Integrations time. So Amplitude makes it super easy to plug into your BI tools, data warehouses, SaaS stuff, all that jazz. Really flexible with data ingestion too, though let's be honest, it's mostly focused on analytics type integrations. Now, Looker Studio, tons of SQL database options to connect, over 50 actually, and it's like turbocharged inside the Google ecosystem. But it only works with relational databases, and non-Google stuff is kind of limited. Amplitude grabs the win for easier, broader integrations outside just SQL land. Analytics and visualization, the fun stuff. Okay. Amplitude is awesome for cohort and funnel analysis. It'll even throw predictive analytics and segmentation your way. But if you want wild, complex dashboards, it's not really that flexible. Switching to Looker Studio, you get absolutely fine-tuned dashboarding, powerful data modeling, and can embed analytics anywhere. The trade-off, though, is that those nitty-gritty user journey and retention details aren't as deep as Amplitude's. So in terms of visualization horsepower, Looker Studio actually sneaks ahead here. Let's check out security and compliance. Amplitude has all your regulars. SOC 2, ISO 27001, GDPR, EU Shield, that covers a lot, but no HIPAA or PCI DSS if those matter for you. Now, Looker Studio basically checks all the boxes. SOC 2, ISO 27001, GDPR, HIPAA, PCI DSS, EU Shield, the whole alphabet soup. The only catch is, strict compliance can make setup kinda complex. But in pure regulation terms, Looker Studio wins, hands down. All right, last up, collaboration. Amplitude makes it super easy for product teams to share insights and work together on customer journeys. But if you're hunting for big enterprise governance features, it's not the main focus here. Now, Looker Studio takes collaboration up a level with advanced sharing, embedding, and yes, enterprise controls. On the flip side, you gotta set up permissions and governance, which, takes time. Honestly, both are pretty good, but each leans towards different teams. So I'd call this one a tie. Let's take a step back and actually see how they stack up side by side. If you put all the categories in a radar chart, Amplitude pops for product analytics, ease of use, pricing, and integrations, while Looker Studio stands out in analytics horsepower and security. It really depends on what matters most to you. All right, my final take. If what you really need is actionable product analytics, like seeing how users move through your product or what keeps them coming back, Amplitude is just unbeatable. But if your world is enterprise BI, deep reporting, and serious data modeling, Looker Studio's your jam. So, if this comparison helped, bookmark it. And hey, make your next analytics decision a little easier.